Hey guys, it's Ginny with GinnySourceProductReview.com. Today I have a really important topic to talk to you guys about. This is a huge safety issue, and it's a mistake I see a lot of people making when they're trailering their horses. So definitely want to tune into this video. So today I really want to talk to you guys about this safety issue that I keep seeing people doing, and we really need to talk about it. And that is people that are trailering in either rope halters or nylon halters. And a lot of people don't think about this. Rope halters, like natural horsemanship halters, have become super popular. I own one. I really like them. They're super lightweight. They're easy to use. They fit everybody, super adjustable. And they're really great halters, but I don't think that they should ever be used in a horse trailering situation. And I still see a lot of people using them for this. And the same goes for the old nylon web halters. And the reason why this is a huge safety issue is because these halters will not break in an emergency. And obviously, everybody in the horse world knows you should have a pocket knife or something like that on you at all times. If you ever have to cut a horse out of a situation, you're gonna need that. You wanna have a knife on you. But when it comes down to it, you don't wanna have to be in a situation where your horse is tangled up or trapped, and their halter won't break in the trailer. So I grew up doing pony club, and one of the rules in pony club is that you can never trailer your horse unless it's wearing either a leather halter or has a leather crown or like a leather piece, like a safety breakaway piece. Because let's say that you get into an accident. You want that halter to break. You do not want your horse caught or stuck in any kind of way. And if you can't get to them with a knife in time, something catastrophic could happen. And I think that not a lot of people are thinking about this, or perhaps just hasn't occurred to them. And, people aren't getting into a lot of car accidents when they're trailering their horses. This is something that doesn't happen all the time. But remember, we are sharing the road with distracted drivers, people who follow too closely to horse trailers, who cut in front of us and slam on the brakes. And you just don't ever want to put your horse in a situation that you could easily prevent using the proper safety equipment. So I'm a huge advocate of leather halters or safety breakaway halters, and not only for, the very rare potential risk of you getting into a car accident, but I've also seen horses that either pull back and can seriously get injured, or other issues of young horses freaking out in the trailer and things like that. You want your halter to give. You don't want your horse's body to have to give or something like that. You want the halter to give and break. So this is a really sad story, and this happened a few years ago, I believe at an endurance ride in Texas. And what happened was some horses got loose in camp in the middle of the night, and one horse literally ran into somebody's vehicle, and it crashed and made this huge noise, and it frightened the horse tied to the trailer so bad that that horse pulled back, broke its neck, and died. And I don't know what type of halter it was in, but I'm guessing it wasn't in a leather halter or a safety breakaway type of situation. And, whether your horse is, fully seasoned, ties well, never pulls back or anything, I just think you can never be too safe. And whenever I take my horses places, I like to know that they have their safety leather halters. If anything were to happen, I know that halter would give. And I know a lot of people are going to say, but then you have a loose horse, or your horse is going to be loose and things like that. But for a lot of us, it's like, you have to decide what's right for you, risk mitigation wise. And for me, I know that if one of my horses were to get loose, they're probably not going to go far. One of our horses, Monk, is super insecure. She's going to hang out with us, and Bamboozle's buddied up to her, and he's not going to leave. And so I would just rather somebody's halter snapped and I could catch them than to have a neck break or something else catastrophic happen, or me not get there in time. And, you also hear about horses that have been tangled up or, freaking out. And that's just not something that I'm comfortable experiencing. And it's something I think that's easily preventable with the right equipment. Another thing that could happen if your horse is in a rope halter or a nylon web halter is if they were to get in a situation and panic, that halter is just going to be tighter and tighter and tighter. And how easy is it for you to get in there to cut them loose? How safe is it if they're thrashing? Let's say they've fallen over, or, you hear about horses getting, falling down the trailer. Things are happening. And the last thing you want is for them to be dangling by their faces, because a halter doesn't break. And so when it comes to trailering, I am, fully on board with the United States Pony Club regulation, whatever it is, 33.2. I don't even know if that's really what they do. But anyways, it's a Pony Club rule that when you trailer your horses, they're always in a leather halter, or they're in a halter with a leather crown or safety breakaway piece, just to prevent these kinds of issues from happening. And I see a ton of people literally everywhere I go that are in either the old school nylon halters or they're in rope halters, and I just don't think this is a safe practice, and I would love to hear what your thoughts are. Have you experienced any situation where you would have needed a halter to break? Do you trailer in leather halters? What kind of safety precautions are you taking when you're putting your horse on a trailer? Leave me a comment. I can't wait to hear what you have to say. Maybe you disagree with me and you think that rope halters are safer in the trailer. I don't know, but I can't wait to hear from you, and drop me a line below. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button and make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you don't miss next week's video. Next week, I'm going to tell you my top 5 tips for keeping an older arthritic horse comfortable in the trailer, so you definitely don't want to miss it. Until next time, happy trails.